Hey y'all, TT Andre is back. So I was sitting here doing my schoolwork and I was thinking that I don't hear a lot of conversation about us middle aged or seasoned adults going back to school or going to college for the first time, even. Um, us adults who already had the children, raised the children, uh, did a little bit of life, and life has changed you. You know what I mean? So I figured we could talk about it today. So I'm usually up for a challenge. So when I came up with this brilliant idea to go back to school, all these insecurities started coming in hot and heavy. So I started feeling like, girl, you got dyslexia on top of everything else. So I thought that was going to be an issue. I thought I was too old. Like, you've missed the mark. Your kids are now going to college. And then I was worried about juggling the high school kids and their activities and being there for them and the husband. And of course, I had this new diagnosis that I was still in the thick of trying to figure out what was going to happen if I popped up with a migraine and my system starts shutting down again. So I had all of these questions. And then my tribe kicked in. Thank God for my tribe. So um, my sisters started kicking in with the encouragement of, the assets I already had. I'm already very organized. I already have done certificates. So what's the difference? Christina went to school. Shout out to my girl Christina helping me out. So Kim is always a big encourager. So I had my people. My mother was a big encouragement. She always makes me feel young because I'm her baby and talk to me about, the assets, like my friends did, the assets that I have. So I took all that into consideration, picked a school, picked Grand Canyon University. They were awesome. They would call and make sure I felt comfortable, that my classes were fitting the idea of what I wanted to do. Very encouraging. So it it worked out for me. It it pushed me towards the purpose that I was talking to you guys about, and it also kind of helped me with my identity. It helped me hone in on that identity portion. I didn't go back to school because life is easy. I went back to school because life taught me some things and I wanted to use them for something meaningful. I didn't want my experience to be all for naught. I want to be able to take that and teach other people. And school isn't just about education for me. It's also like identity restoration. Like, I'm not just Desiree, Deja, Kenneth, Olivia, Sadiq, Reagan's mom. I'm not just Jeff's wife. Or, I'm not just a mom. I'm more than that. And I knew that. This helped me see that more. It helped me hone in more to who I am and what I bring to the table. Um, it's not just about degrees. It was kind of like reclaiming part of myself that was kind of waiting for the kids to get older and stable, waiting for me to realize some things, go through some things. I don't think if I had have went to college like this, I went to trade school, but if I had have gone to college like this, I don't think I would have done as well. Um, I didn't do well on a quiz yesterday. It bothered me because I thought I knew the information. So I went back and restudied it to see where I went wrong. I don't think I would have done that or even had the time to do that when I was in the thick of parenting or in my first marriage. That was a whole different beast. So I do think that uh, I got that restoration that I was talking about, going back to school, and I'm enjoying it. Realizing that I'm not behind at all. I'm not too late to go back to school. I come to the table with wisdom now and more patience, lived experiences, emotional maturity. Like I don't fall apart at every little thing. I learn how to adjust. I know how to adjust now, where I don't think that I had that emotional wherewithal when I was a little younger. Um, I'm not just learning blindly. I'm learning to retain the information so that I can reuse it, not just so I can have a piece of paper. Not saying that all young people are like that. That's how I was. I was the type of person who just wanted to get through life real quick so that I could get to the other side of it. Now I'm learning how to slow down and enjoy the portion that I'm in. I'm learning how to mindfully go through life, not just rush through it. So that's how I handle school. The way I'm handling life is I'm slowing down so that I can understand it and regurgitate it and enjoy it. I think that is a major difference between Andrea of 20 years ago and Andrea of now. I I bring this different type of energy to what I'm doing. So, to my people who are in the same type of situation as I'm in, I want to say allow yourself to evolve at any age. Allow yourself to evolve. And you're not too late, you're right on time because what you bring now is something different than you would have brought before. So, you're right where you need to be. And know your purpose, know what you're going back for, what you're going forward for, and grow with it. So next week we're going to try again to talk about co-parenting. um I think I figured out how to use this splicing. So we're going to try to talk about this co-parenting, being the partner of a co-parent. Correction, being the partner. Because we all know about co-parenting, but we're going to talk about being the partner of a co-parent. So it'll be fun. Thank you for joining, and I hope that you got something from this. And I'll see you at Auntie's house next week, same time.